Who's the toughest guy you ever played against?
Allen Iverson was just really, there was a game where he dropped 44 on me in Philadelphia. There was a game in New Jersey where Marbury dropped 50 on me. There was a game where Arenas had 60.
Do I hear 70?
Carmelo Anthony is always tough for me to deal with. Durant's always tough to deal with. There's a lot of guys, but the guy that always gave me the most problems actually was Tracy McGrady.
This is Kobe Bryant, a relentless competitor whose work ethic, skill, and mind transformed the game of basketball. 5-time NBA champion, 18-time All-Star, and one of the greatest players to ever step foot on the hardwood. Kobe built his legacy with an uncompromising drive for greatness and the mamba mentality, a philosophy that inspired millions to push beyond their limits. But through his journey, Kobe went toe-to-toe with many legends, and 6 players stood out as his toughest competitors. Let's dive into Kobe's stories of rivalry and exactly why these matchups left a lasting impression. Allen Iverson, the answer that haunts. Standing at just 6 feet tall, Iverson played with a toughness that baffled even the best defenders, including someone as masterful as Kobe Bryant. During an interview, Kobe openly admitted
How great you were as a player, and how big of a problem you were for defenses. Happy for them both.
To Kobe, defending Iverson was like chasing a shadow, exhausting and mentally draining. Their matchups were the stuff of basketball legends, especially during the early 2000s when Iverson was at his peak playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. Iverson's ability to split defenses, freeze his opponents with a single crossover, and confidently drain shots defined his style and earned him the respect of every superstar. One particular battle in the 2002 season saw Iverson explode for 40 points against the Lakers, leaving Kobe visibly frustrated despite his own brilliant performance. It was a career-defining moment, showcasing Iverson's ability to rise to the occasion and light up the scoreboard. But more than just his quick handles and scoring ability, Iverson earned Kobe's respect for his determination and grit. Iverson played like a warrior on every possession, fighting through physical defenses and personal struggles alike. Kobe once called him the toughest guard I've ever faced, adding that Iverson's work ethic and relentless drive forced him to step up his defensive game every single time they matched up. While their games were wildly different, Iverson was the craftiest scorer, while Kobe relied on precision and footwork. They shared one common trait, the relentless pursuit of greatness. For Kobe, Iverson was never just an opponent. He was a challenge that sharpened his skills and pushed his limits. A riddle, a nightmare, the answer that refused to be solved. Stephon Marbury, the unpredictable force. His flashy handles, bold passes, and electric drives made him one of the most exciting players to watch in the late 90s and early 2000s. Kobe faced plenty of great guards, but Stephon was different. In an interview, Kobe described him perfectly. Stephon could hurt you anywhere. He was unpredictable and dynamic. If you weren't careful, he'd carve up your defense. Their matchups weren't just games. They were chess battles played at lightning speed. Stephon's creativity forced Kobe to constantly think outside the box, adapting his defense to keep up with the quick-moving guard. One particular showdown in 2001 stands out. Stephon stepped into Staples Center and nearly outplayed Kobe with a dazzling 30-point performance. The crowd could feel the tension as Stephon made plays that looked impossible, forcing Kobe to dig deeper into his bag of tricks just to keep pace. But what made Stephon unique was never just his skill. It was his mindset. He played every game like it was a fight to prove his worth, as if there was always something to prove. And while his NBA career didn't reach the heights some expected, Kobe never forgot the fire Stephon brought to every matchup. Kobe once said, he had all the tools. He could have been the best. His battles with Kobe were more than classic games. They were a display of raw talent versus iron discipline. Though Stephon's career had ups and downs, his ability to challenge even the league's best cemented his place as one of the fiercest competitors Kobe ever faced. When Kobe talked about players who pushed him, Stephon was always in the conversation. A true, unpredictable force. Gilbert Arenas, the silent assassin. Gilbert had a unique aura on the court, quiet, composed, still very dangerous. Dubbed the silent assassin by Kobe, Gilbert possessed the ability to dismantle defenses while barely breaking a sweat. His scoring brilliance was often overshadowed by bigger names, but on the hardwood, there was no denying his unstoppable firepower. At his peak, every possession was a landmine waiting to explode. Whether it was a deep three that seemed to defy logic, or a fearless drive straight into the heart of defenders, Gilbert had an unshakable presence. Kobe admired how nothing seemed to faze him, saying, "He's got ice water in his veins. No fear, no hesitation." The most unforgettable chapter in their rivalry came in a game against the Lakers in December 2006 at Staples Center. That night, Gilbert went nuclear, torching Kobe and the Lakers for a mind-bending 60 points. It wasn't just about the numbers. It was how Gilbert outplayed every defensive move with ease, leaving the crowd stunned and even Kobe himself searching for answers. Reflecting on the performance, Kobe admitted it felt like he was unstoppable. From anywhere on the floor, he just didn't miss. Though their head-to-head matchups lacked the drama of some of Kobe's rivalries, the mutual respect they developed was undeniable. Kobe didn't just admire Gilbert for his scoring ability. He valued Gilbert's composure, his knack for thriving under pressure, and his grit to lead. Their battles represented pure basketball magic, moments when the spotlight shined brightest, and Gilbert was a reminder to Kobe that even the greats had rivals who could go toe-to-toe with them. Carmelo Anthony, the mid-range maestro. With a lethal mid-range game and an uncanny ability to create space, Anthony was one of Kobe's biggest challenges, a force that demanded respect. Kobe once said, "When Melo is locked in, there's no stopping him."
The word of him prior to my experience with him and playing with him, even more so. He just works extremely hard, competes, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him to be in this position.
He plays at his own pace, and even the best defenders struggled to disrupt him. Their battles in the playoffs were nothing short of fireworks, particularly during the 2009 Western Conference Finals when Anthony's Denver Nuggets faced Kobe's Lakers. Melo didn't just compete, he thrived under pressure. His ability to challenge Kobe on every possession, whether posting up or firing fadeaways, pushed Kobe to dig deep into his bag of tricks to respond. His footwork was incredible. It matched mine step for step, Kobe reflected. And that fadeaway, man, it felt unguardable. Off the court, Kobe admired Anthony's basketball IQ, calling him a pure scorer with the heart of a champion. Melo's strength and precision made every matchup a chess game of offensive brilliance. While their rivalry remained competitive, Kobe always respected the fact that Anthony's scoring ability wasn't just numbers, it was poetry. Carmelo doesn't just score, he makes it look easy. That's what sets him apart, Kobe admitted. Melo was a player who reminded Kobe of his own dedication to the craft of scoring. Their duels were a testament to Anthony's ability to elevate himself into conversations of greatness. And for Kobe, those battles were as rewarding as the wins themselves. Kevin Durant, the 7-foot sniper. KD possessed the finesse and skill of a guard, combined with the reach and power of a center. Kobe had immense respect for KD's abilities, often calling him a matchup nightmare that no one had answers for. Facing KD wasn't just hard, it was exhausting. His quick release, unguardable shooting range, and ability to finish at the rim left defenders scrambling. Kobe once admitted,
Game of basketball at a really high level that Kevin Durant will read the story and pick up something from. If we don't do that, we are not doing our jobs.
KD's versatility made him one of the few players in history who could genuinely do it all. Score in the paint, drain threes from impossible angles, and dominate fast breaks. The two had legendary battles, but their matchup in 2012 was particularly iconic. KD poured 33 points on the Lakers that night, showcasing his insane shot creation and composure under pressure. Kobe, who prided himself on lockdown defense, admired KD's unique ability to easily float past defenders. After the game, Kobe said, "KD's game is pure artistry. You know what he's going to do, but stopping it, that's a whole other story." For Kobe, KD represented the future of basketball, a player whose combination of size, skill, and intelligence pushed the game to new heights. KD's unmatched work ethic and hunger for greatness deeply resonated with Kobe, who believed he was destined to carry the league for years to come. Their battles were never just about competition. They were performances that left the basketball world in awe. In KD, Kobe saw an evolution of the game, a sniper with the power to dominate at will. Tracy McGrady, the effortless scorer. Standing at 6'8" with the skills of a guard, Tracy had a way of scoring that left even the best defenders stunned. Not because it was flashy, but because it looked so simple. Even Kobe couldn't help but praise Tracy's game. T-Mac just made it look easy. He could score at will without breaking a sweat, Kobe once said in a 2010 interview. For Kobe, no matchup was as frustrating yet awe-inspiring as facing Tracy in his prime. T-Mac was a problem, a player who could drop buckets from anywhere on the court, whether it was a deep jumper, a smooth fadeaway, or a powerful drive to the rim. His creativity and ability to adapt to any defense made him almost unguardable. To Kobe, Tracy represented pure, untapped potential, a gifted talent who brought more than just skill to the court. One of their most iconic encounters came in 2003, when Tracy nearly torched the Lakers with 40 points during a back-and-forth battle. It was in those moments that Kobe recognized he wasn't just playing against a skilled opponent, he was going up against someone who mirrored his own competitive fire. You felt like you were playing against yourself sometimes, Kobe admitted, hinting at the mental chess and explosiveness of their battles. While Tracy's career was shortened due to injuries, Kobe never stopped respecting what T-Mac brought to the hardwood. He represented the kind of player who embodied greatness, a worthy adversary who tested Kobe's limits and left a lasting impression. He was a benchmark of skill and the art of effortless domination.
What's your approach to recruitment?
You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else.
Kobe's respect for these 6 players was never just about the stats. They forced him to refine his craft and push beyond limits. Each rivalry shaped his incredible career, leaving behind stories that fans will talk about forever. These players earned their place not only in basketball lore, but in the heart of one of history's fiercest competitors. All right, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.